Oh, belated update on the summer tubs for 7th of July. Not 7th, the 27th of July, 2023. As you can see, in general, tons of plant growth, which is nice. Yeah, and some interesting things with the fish too. So back to the start. Well, as we always start with the Valenica tub. Not seeing a whole lot. Only seen one adult male. Think I've lost the colony. So yeah, unfortunate. The Variatus tub. Not seeing a whole lot of action happening in there. Threw in some water lettuce just to see if from the Hikari Medaka tub, just to see if I could get it going, but not seeing anything, any fry from that yet. And also it's very overgrown with algae, as you can see. The smaller Aphanius mento tub, there are gazillions of juveniles in here now. Pretty much I'm reaching the grow out stage, just pumping them full of food and trying to get them big. And the water celery, as you'll see, has gotten quite impressive in these tubs, as has all the mint plants have really gone to town. This is the Satan Medaka tub. As I'm sure you can see, there's tons of good-sized juveniles. Some are even close to 3/4 of an inch or an inch, all the way down to still little dinky, less than a week old guys. Oh, clouds coming through. Might be a little bit of that happening here as we're doing this, but yeah, they're growing well. Hard to tell if and how many of these guys have the long fin trait. A few of them look like they probably do. But again, like I said, it can be, especially I think at this size, it can be hard to differentiate that. So I guess we'll just see how that continues to develop. The Satan X Gold cross, I pulled, like, the water lettuce started really getting dwarfed and dying back here, so I pulled a bunch of it out, and hopefully that'll encourage it to grow stronger. I'm not seeing a whole lot of, because I had a ton of juveniles in here that were like 3/4 of an inch. I'm not seeing a whole lot of them at the surface anymore. Hoping they're just hanging out down lower. But I guess we'll see. This bucket has, as far as I can tell, absolutely nothing going on from the Miyuki X Hikari cross. Don't think I'm getting anything out of that this year. Oh, the Poecilia Chica tub, they're still in here. Obviously it's pretty much totally overgrown with algae, but every once in a while I see one diving into the algae. I'm hoping that when I end up breaking this down in a month or so, a bit over a month, that maybe there'll be some fry. I don't know, we'll see. Turtle setup's doing this, same as it ever does. Turtle seems to be doing good. The Danio / Gold Medaka tub. You can see one of the golds hanging out right there. Oh, went under. Yeah, I am seeing a bunch of gold fry in here. I have to say, I don't think I'll be using water hyacinth again. It's just it didn't grow, it took longer to take off than the water lettuce did in the other tubs. And it just doesn't, I don't like the way it grows. It's got a lot of algae on the roots, and it tends to like grow up and start like pawing on top of itself, like you're seeing on like right there. And just is kind of a pain. So I can't say I'm a huge fan, but hopefully we'll get some good gold production out of here. The Valencia tub is totally overgrown with plants, as it has been. But there are now little Valencia fry that I'm seeing show up. I don't know how many. I don't know if you'll be able to see them either. They're definitely around though. Most of them are in like the 5mm range. So very, very small, but hopefully I can grow them out and either, you know, have enough to sell maybe in the spring, or if not, then have a good group to continue working with them next year. Cracking on Audax, I believe they're still in there. Haven't seen any evidence of reproduction. Moving back over here to this tub, the Orange Blossom Cross, well at this point Miyuki Cross tub, there's at least one of the adults still in there, but haven't seen both at the same time, and I'm not seeing any fry yet, so open question on how that's going to turn out. The large Aphanius Mento tub. There's a ton of Aphanius in here, surprise, surprise, and starting to see some pretty big Aphanius juvies in here, you know, like half-inch stuff. Also, I'm sure you're seeing here there's some really big fish that are growing out, and those are, there's a couple of Gold X Hikari Cross fry that got in here, so they're in there too. But as you can see, I've got I don't know if you saw that, but that's quite the group of fry. The Hikari tub is actually doing really good. Seeing more fry production, and I'm seeing juveniles that are growing out that are getting over half-inch now that are definitely Hikari. So definitely will have brood stock for next year, and hopefully enough of them that I can sell a few this fall. Be exciting. The Miyuki tub, obviously a total algae pit, but there's as you can see, well, there's some adults right there. You know, they seem to be doing well. A lot of the adults like to hang out in the algae, and then I'm seeing like these juveniles like right here, you know, decent size now, and then also still fry appearing. So in general, seems to be doing good. And this orange mint is putting out these nice blossoms right now, just starting to put them out. Okay, the gold barb tub. Yeah, I don't know how, this is the only tub so far at least that has duckweed in it, and I don't know where it came from for this tub, but it's, you know, kind of gone crazy. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on in this tub. I put the underwater camera in, and I think there's only a couple gold barbs left, but what can you do? The water bluebell though is throwing off flowers, which is nice. They're quite impressive. They only seem to last like a day or so though, so like I bet by tomorrow these will have fallen off. But yeah, really nice big flower. And this repotted watercress is also really gone to town here, so it's nice to see that. Finally, the Iliodon tub. You know, basically the entire surface is hornwort right now. Don't really know a whole lot what's going on in there. Put the underwater camera in, and I saw that there are definitely at least a few adult Iliodon hanging out in there. So I think this is going to be one of those tubs where we don't get to know what happened until I take it down in a bit over a month. So anyway, that's the tub update, and yeah, it's been an interesting time, and yeah, we'll probably update again in mid to late August.